your work on my house last week, but there's still all your machinery cluttering up my garden. I talked to your man here, but he claims he needs to be done with my neighbor's house before he can remove the hookup to my house. Sure. I've got a security. Man, remove it immediately. Rip mine, your little business so fast, you'll be left on the computer running, wondering what the hell.
Sir?
Welcome to Vermont, 47. The sensor should be somewhere in Whittleton Creek, looking for a potential new victim. He will likely seek out places where people are gathered, so I suggest you look for crowded areas.
So, we left the party. Now are you gonna tell me who freaked you out back there?
So, while you were inside, I was standing in the garden minding my own business. Suddenly, this weird-looking fella, whom I've never seen before, comes up right next to me. He just walked off.
You are filling out that suit good.
Oh, geez, darling, I'm so hungry. Have you seen those beautiful patties back there? And Mr. Wilson just keeps standing behind the grill, even though there's clearly no
This
more
might be the
gas
place,
on it.
47.
I know.
A garden party would be the ideal
Why
location
doesn't he
for the
go
sensor
grab
to
him and
identify
hand
his
her?
next victim.
I'm telling you.
Ironically, this is exactly what you should do as well.
Why not just go inside?
Oh, maybe he's a vegan? I don't trust him.
Now, take this more serious. They're our neighbors. If they have secrets, we have a right to know them. The Wilsons? Sounds like a made-up name if you ask me.
I'm starting to worry that our guest of honor is hungry today. You know how to do the roughest dinner.
Will you look at this? The furniture looks brand new.
Well, they did just move here recently.
People normally don't buy new furniture every time they move into a new place, Al. And if you'll remember, Susan said they'd moved around a lot. So, do they buy new furniture every time? Sounds expensive to me.
Oh, you know, you're right about that, darling. Let's see what else we can find.
Your account.
Right now, it's just collecting dust in the attic. Microfilm? That's an interesting thing to collect. Well, sort of a hobby. Never really took off. Besides, I don't have any
Tailor-made, sir?
to play on the viewer anyway. I'm not sure I can find it.
Store collects all kinds of ancient memorabilia. Have a role.
A new indie film festival in the memory of Italian film director Nino Sapienza.
Look at all these painting materials. Who is this guy anyway? Bob Ross?
Bob Ross is a legend. Sad mouth.
You don't think maybe that's how they're making all their money?
Art? Nobody ever got rich by cashing in on their fine arts degree, Al. You know that.
Unless they create forgeries. I saw a documentary about Chinese forgery factories. They were literally spitting out fakes left and right, made millions. And this sort of looks like Pollock's number 5, doesn't it?
No, Al. No, it doesn't. Let's move on.
So this must be
Where Richard Wilson does all his writing. Huh. This looks familiar.
Well, you're the reader in the family. Well, is it any good?
This is Georgette Delaney.
Who?
The To Love a Monster trilogy, the spiritual successor to the Cassandra Snow books. Georgette Delaney is working on book 3 in the To Love a Monster series, which started as Snow fan fiction. This is... Wait. No way!
I have no idea what you're talking about, darling.
Well, that's not exactly a first.
Have a flight. Read more about Charles Blake III and his politically flexible platform.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a registered voter? I'd love to tell you about a new candidate who might just change your life. Why are you all up in my face, mister? Please, behave. Excuse me, sir. Are you a registered voter? I'd love to tell you about a new candidate who might just change your life. Yes, sir, a total game changer here.
I'm listening.
Wonderful. Well, I'm sure you're aware that voting season is upon us again. And if you're anything like me, a recent immigrant to this fine country, the candidates this time around just aren't very, savory. But we have a man here today who's about to change all that.
I don't care much for politics.
That is exactly why Blake is out ringing doorbells today. He has no stakes in Washington. No connections to the establishment, no...
Good on you. Be sure to vote come election day. And feel free to spread the word about Charles Blake III. If you'll help to change the world.
friend.
I have to tell you, these are the best muffins I ever had. I was supposed to meet a client for a house showing today, but I can't stop eating. Maybe you know him, Mr. Nolan Cassidy?
Can't say that I do.
Well, he's interested in the Schmidt house down the road. You know, the one that police shut down after the, well, incident?
I'm not really from around here, senor. I don't know anything about that.
Ah, I see. Well, never mind. He can wait a little longer. I need to squeeze a couple more of these beauties down.
Who you are? Hola, senor. Feel free to taste one of our sample muffins. Ellen's muffins are the best in town, and they're free every Saturday.
you don't find this awkward. Because I find it very awkward.
Odd?
Yes!
Listen, I swear I have a license for it. Don't bring it with you. You can't just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mole in this poor old man's backyard.
Calm down, Demolition Man. Unless it's a flesh-eating mutant mole, you don't need it. We're gonna keep this safe on our property until you finish that license, okay?
Come on. Scared of procedure.
Nice suit. I'm glad we speak the same language.
Sir, if the American police force I'm pretty sure civilization would have collapsed all time.
Goddamn bird! That shit doesn't happen in nature. I spent a long ass time getting it like that, and I don't need your goddamn tearing it all up.
Yeah, he's been sitting there most of the day. I don't know what he's reading, but it looks like it's the most interesting thing he's ever come across. The new Cassandra Snow novel. Whatever the past something like that. My wife is now. I can't get her to do anything around the house. Have you seen that Janice, this oddball nurse, is at it again?
Oh, yeah, the bird guy.
I think he comes early, just to chat with the birds. Spends more time with them than he does with Janice.
A couple of weeks ago, I walked past him and I have to tell you, he gets into some pretty personal stuff with me.
Yeah,
He shared his opinion on Janice. Let's just say it's not exactly overwhelmingly positive.
Well, cranky old men don't tend to be very likable. Maybe if you don't get along with the elderly, stay away from a career where you make personal house calls.
Yeah, Doc, I know. This fatty guy is driving me crazy. Every time he sees me, he comes out and wants to talk. And the problem is he just won't shut up. Always ranting about that damn lawsuit against Janus and waving piles of paper at me. As if I give a rat's ass about their problems. Let the judge sort it out. What do I want? I want you to talk to Matheson and ask him. No, tell him. Get it up. I want that.
You know the exterminator guy who's working on Batty's house?
Same guy who just did Cassidy's, right?
Yeah. So I let him use the name of the exterminator to sort. I asked him what he
Station 5. Everything looks good.
Either way, I can't wait to open it. But remember, patience is a virtue, James. Patience is a virtue.
Hola, compadre Smith. Yes, I still have a suggestion of your cafe.
Hello, sir.
Oh, hello there. I'm Charles Blake, chairman of the Homeowners Association. I'm running for a seat in the next election.
Has struck again in Montpelier.
I'm not from around here.
I know. They're so strange. Religious cult. No one's house is this clean.
You're no A+.
Either crazy or a manic depressive, and I don't think it's the latter. You wait.
You shouldn't waste your life looking down at your phone. You never know how much time you have left.
A lot more than you if you're in the habit of condescendingly telling strangers what to do. Hey, you never know when you'll run into some psychopath and piss him off.
Oh, you're definitely right about that.
Good. I'm glad we agree. It's not cool to go around judging strangers.
I would never judge, I only grade.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
Environmental NGOs and green energy companies alike
You
are
have
holding their
potential.
breaths as state leaders prepare for next month's pivotal climate summit in Kiruna, Sweden. After many past disappointments, expectations for a historic climate treaty are high, and proponents believe clean design, but with a small touch of poetry.
Looking sharp, sir.
Well, one thing at a time, though. That jacuzzi is not going to install itself, right?
Sir, would you mind telling me about the other guests?
I'm not sure what you mean. It's quite simple. What are the people at the party? You see, I'm not from around here, and I'd love to get a sense of what kind of folks I'm dealing with.
Well, the couple who's hosting the party actually just moved here, and... I'm sorry. Who are you again?
I'm Joseph Gorski.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for someone.
Who?
I'm not sure yet. Someone with potential.
Oh, are you a talent scout or something? Of sorts. I'm looking for someone to play an important role in my latest project.
Look at yourself. You're a sorry excuse that can only come from
Oh, well, I'm definitely a fighter, sir. You can count on that. Faint heart never won fair lady, you know. We're heading to the mark.
Great. You're certainly on my list of candidates now.
You should keep an eye on this one, 47.
Station 5.
I was thinking, because both of them are my taste. This happens to be one of the most acute things. And you may gradually lose your ability to make facial expression.
You are such a
What you're not willing to do is lose a few years.
Ah,
Good buddy.
I find the people here interesting. Don't you?
Very interesting indeed.
And you, sir? You look quite interesting yourself.
So I'm told.
I can imagine. You look like someone with potential. Would you like to participate in a test I'm planning to conduct?
No.
But why not?
I was being serious here.
Don't you like testing yourself? You have to think about your whole life as a test. Even this conversation could be a test without you knowing it.
Maybe I'm not the only one being tested.
Oh, I like you.
Hey, mister, who are you? Can you believe this guy? Is he...
Welcome to Vermont, 47. The censor should be somewhere in Whittleton Creek, looking for a potential new victim. He will likely seek out places where people are gathered, so I suggest you look for crowded areas.
I have to tell you, these are the best muffins I ever had. I was supposed to meet a client for a house showing today, but I can't stop eating. Maybe you know him, Mr. Nolan.
So, we left the party. Now are you gonna tell me who freaked you out back there?
Hey, love the suit. Classic cut. But this is a restricted area. Sorry.
Suddenly, this weird-looking fella, whom I've never seen before, comes up right next to me and whispers in my ear.
Oh, geez, darling, I'm so hungry. Have you seen those beautiful patties
This might
back
be the
there?
place, 47.
And Mr. Wilson.
A garden party would be the ideal location for the censor to identify his next victim.
I know,
Ironically,
it's
this is exactly what you should do
Why doesn't
as
he
well.
go grab a new canister? I'm telling you, these new folks are strange. Did you see that Cassidy guy snooping around here?
He's not
been
touching the
looking at
buffet.
the party
Not even
3
the salad
times
bar.
already. Why not just go inside? It's open to everyone.
Yeah, it's strange, all right. Oh, maybe he's a vegan?
How are you?
Do I know you? Hey, you!
Yeah. It's strange.
Welcome to Vermont, 47. The censor... Welcome to Vermont 47. The censor should be somewhere in Whittleton Creek, looking for a potential new victim. He will likely seek out places where people are gathered, so I suggest you look for crowded areas.
So, we left the party. Now are you gonna tell me who freaked you out back there?
So, while you were inside, I was standing in the garden minding my own business.
Oh, geez, darling, I'm so hungry. Have you seen
This
those
might be the place,
beautiful
47.
patties back there?
A garden party
And
would be
Mr.
the ideal location for the censor to identify his next victim. Ironically, this is exactly what you should do as well.
Why not just go inside? Strange, all right. Oh, maybe he's vegan? I don't trust a man who can't eat a rare steak.
Al, you should take this more serious. They're our neighbors. If they have secrets, we have a right to know them. The Wilsons? Sounds like a made-up name if you ask me.
Checking in again. Guest of honor still hasn't sunk his teeth in any movie.
Your house is so beautiful. Really impressed by all the wonderful things you have here. I wish my husband would let me have that much art. Wow, it's a nice kitchen.
Yeah. Notice how everything looks brand new? Unused.
Although I have what are you talking about?
I have to tell you, these are the best muffins I ever had. I'm supposed to meet a client for a house show today, but I can't stop eating. Maybe you know him, Mr. Nolan Cassidy?
Can say that I do.
Well, he's interested in the Schmidt house down the road. You know, the one that police shut down after the, incident.
Okay.
I'm a professional. No need to worry. I got this.
Okay.
I have
Stay
to
right
tell you,
here.
These are the best muffins I ever had. I'm supposed to meet a client for a house show. I can't stop eating. Maybe you know him, Mr. Nolan Cassidy?
Can say that I do.
Well, he's interested in the Schmidt house down the road. You
Is
know,
that?
the one that police shut down after.
So now that's there then. Are you feeling better? You stay here.
Think I'm insane? Of course I'm gonna stay right here.
I have to tell you, these are the best
Bingo.
muffins I ever had. I'm supposed to meet a client for a house show today, but...
No way!
Ayúdame! You gonna help me? Command, you read me. Shit just got real. Be ready.
Welcome to Vermont, 47. The censor should be somewhere in Whittleton Creek, looking for a potential new victim. He will likely seek out places where people are gathered, so I suggest you look for crowded areas.
See that guy who tried to ban maple syrup while he was? That doesn't sound like it. Very good reason. Anyway, Charles is running for office this year, and I know. Yeah, now I not only did he try to ban maple syrup while he popped, and after he tried to make everything look the same here, he owns a big chunk of the land around here. Yeah, what?
Okay.
You're not from around. What? No, I am.
We might have a possible disturbance. I'm going to investigate. Keep you posted.
Good, Ching.
I'll do my best to look like something dead. Everyone here loves me. I'll be back later. So, we left the party. Now are you gonna tell me who freaked you out back there?
So, while you were inside,
How you been?
Oh, geez, darling, I'm so hungry. Have you seen those beautiful patties back there?
This might be the place,
And Mr.
47.
Wilson just keeps
A
standing
garden
by.
party would be the ideal location for the censor to identify his next victim. Ironically, this is exactly what you should do as well.
Did you see that Cassidy guy? The party 3 times already. Why not just go inside?
I don't trust a man who can't eat a rare steak.
Your house is so beautiful. I'm really impressed by all the wonderful things you have here. I wish my husband would let me have that much art inside the house. But he gets, well, he doesn't appreciate it the same way I do.
Well, Richard and I have similar interests, so it's really not that hard to get him to go along with my ideas.
Although I have to say.
Ah, hi there.
You shouldn't waste your life looking down at your phone. You never know how much time you have left.
A lot more than you if you're in the habit of condescendingly telling strangers what to do. Hey, you never know when you'll run into some psychopath and piss him off.
Oh, you're definitely right about that.
Good. I'm glad we agree. It's not cool to go around judging strangers.
I would never judge, I only grade.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
I love what they've done here.
Wow, it's a nice kitchen.
Yeah. Notice how everything looks brand new?
And if it is,
Unused,
I bet it's
even?
Richard Wilson.
What are you talking about?
Well,
Remember
I
who lived
suppose
here
that's
before?
stating
The
obvious.
Hendersons? I came over once to ask if I could use their chainsaw. The kitchen looked like they had
Environmental NGOs and green energy companies alike are holding their breaths as state leaders prepare for next month's pivotal climate summit in Kiruna, Sweden. After many past disappointments, expectations for a historic climate treaty are high.
Very new.
Amazing, isn't it?
That's
I'm not really sure.
Hey, back off a bit, would you? Just another law-abiding citizen here, officer.
Did you know that the largest flower in the world is the mystic unknown? Surprisingly, it is a parasitic plant that grows only on Sumatra, Indonesia. I mean, it smells like rotting meat. It's not very popular at weddings and funerals. But I like that smell. Actually, it reminded me a bit of you.
Oh, you should see
Is that
if
your
the
clone?
administration would let you guys
With a
fast.
hint of mold
Yeah,
and stale
yeah.
meat.
Oh my god, that's
Hope you're having a good one, officer.
Wow. I can't believe my ears. What you really think on that? You are such a
Good buddy.
I find the people here interesting. Don't you?
Very interesting indeed.
And you, sir, you look quite interesting yourself.
So I'm told.
I can imagine. You look like someone with potential. Would you like to participate in a test I'm planning to conduct?
No.
But why not?
I'm sorry, okay?
Don't you like
Forget about it.
testing yourself? You have to think about your whole life as a test. Even this conversation could be a test without you knowing it.
Maybe I'm not the only one being tested.
Oh, I like you, sir. I'll be around.
Do you know how to do the rough estimate of the temperature? You count the number of times cricket shows in 15 seconds, and then add 37. Oh, that will be
Can I opt not to answer or even comment on that? Actually, no. Okay, let me just comment real quick. You speak crazy. Okay? I mean, real, genuinely loco shit.
You look kind of lost. Are you okay?
Yeah, everything's great. What's it to you?
I didn't mean to bother you.
my worst.
You just seemed bored.
Okay, I am.
This party had suffocated. These people. If I have to listen to one more man talk to me about landscaping, I am going to blow my brains out. I just want something to happen, you know? Anything, as long as it's something real, something intense, exciting, or dangerous even. I wouldn't care if it killed me, as long as it made me feel something.
Maybe I can help you. But I already have other candidates on my list, so I can't promise anything. I'll get back to you.
Hey, how are you?
You have potential.
All right, here's a fact for you. If you pass gas,
Get out of my face, fool!
Wait, I know. They are some strange religious cult. No one's house.
People always plan for the future.
Either crazy or a manic
They
depressive.
really shouldn't.
I don't think it's the latter. You wait.
You're no A+.
Pulls out an acoustic guitar and wants to share their
So, what do you make of this censor character?
I
don't
know.
I mean, why is the media calling him the censor? He doesn't censor anything. He grades people. Wouldn't it be more fitting to call him the evaluator?
Yes, clearly. It's quite frustrating, actually. But what do you think about him? Any idea what drives a man like that?
Maybe he actually is an evaluator. I mean, I would also feel like killing someone if I had to grade high school essays all day. But he's probably just a sadist who loves to see people suffer.
I don't think it's that.
Oh, so let me hear your theory.
I think he's looking for someone who will challenge their fate. Maybe he sees that everybody has the potential to be a killer, and he wants his victims to realize and act out that potential.
That is an oddly specific theory.
Oh, well,
A new indie
it's
film
just a
festival
theory.
in the memory of cult Italian
You,
film director
maybe.
Dino Bosco opens in Sapienza, where the eccentric filmmaker met his untimely end. The exclusive Amalfi Coast vacation spot has seen its
Hey there, big guy.
That's a good point. I'll have to think about that. Well, one thing at a time, though. That jacuzzi is not going to install itself, right? Oh. You know, you're right about that, darling. Let's see what else we can find.
Excuse me, but I'm considering buying a place nearby. Could you tell me about the people who live here?
Who, me? Huh? I don't know anyone around here. Of course I know some people around here. I mean, otherwise, why would I be at a party? Right? I mean, that wouldn't make sense.
Okay, so who do you know here then?
Who do I know here? Who do I know here? Well, I'm getting to know you. I mean, I know you right now, right? Aren't I? We're talking, you know.
See, that's exactly why I find you people out here in the suburbs so fascinating. It's like you're all hiding something. I'm pretty sure half the guests here aren't who they say they are. I feel right at home.
I'm so glad you could come out after all. We really would have missed you.
Ah, interesting.
You heard about that one.
I don't like to think about that kind of a thing when I'm relaxing at home. I'm sure you're the same.
Truer words.
You know how many weapons count the number of times.
Yeah, hey.
But you have to admit, there is something slightly off with them. I mean, Richard is very reserved. Do you think he might be an ex-con? He looks a bit uneasy, shifty even. And Susan, she's almost too perfect.
Give it a rest, honey. We should go out and join the party.
Hi.
What?
But seriously, they are weird. Look at this kitchen. It's spotless. And don't tell me that it's because they just got it made. This is not normal.
I'm not sure I've seen you before.
Can you believe this guy? What a flippin' dildo! I am talking to you, sir.
I have to tell you, these are the best muffins I ever had. I'm supposed to meet a client for a house show today, but I can't stop eating. Maybe you know him, Mr. Nolan Cassidy?
Say that I do. Here's a flyer for you. Mr. Blake has many important news. Have a fun. Don't break good. Appreciate you.
that, another vote secured.
Oh, hello there. I'm Charles Blake,
Greetings,
chairman of
sir.
the Homeowners Association. I'm running for a seat in the next election. I don't believe we've met, Mr.
Oh, Jesus.
House is this clean. Either you're crazy or a manic depressive, and I don't think it's the latter. You wait until tonight. If one of them pulls out an acoustic guitar and wants to share
Nearly 6 months old.
Put on some real clothes and get a real job.
Hey, lock's not working, but it's occupado. Capiche? Whoa, occupied, okay? You mind?
Just
Hey, lock's not working, but it's occupado. Capiche?
hey there, big guy. Will you look at this? The furniture looks brand new.
Well, they did just move here.
Whoa, occupied, okay?
They don't buy new furniture every time they move in.
What the hell is this? Give it up! Holy fuck!